Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free MLB Baseball previews and prediction for Tuesday. It is April 11th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by your good friends right here at bullpenpicks.com. Bullpenpicks.com is now a free-to-play site. You can sign up today for free. All you got to do is go to bullpenpicks.com. You can follow my selections each and every day. Once you sign up, make your selection using the confidence meter, and then go to the most followed, top pickers, hottest pickers, and follow the best pickers each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. All right, each and every day I give out the computer picks here at the Raymond Report. And if you're wondering how the computer picks have done the last 100 games, well, hitting 55% straight up, 58% on the over-under. So anytime I give a selection, I tell you the team wins and I give you the total. Well, it's hitting at 55 and 58%, which is pretty good because you can ask anybody in the industry if you hit anything to 55, 56% straight up. All depend on the type of bettor you are. If you're a favorite bettor, an underdog bettor, and if you are, the percentage play will vary depending on the type of wager you are. But yeah, 55%, pretty good. 58 is really good for the totals, and each and every day you can get that at atsstats.com. All right, let's go to the SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and see how the financials are doing in the markets for sports betting. And remember yesterday I said, guys, a lot of the overs have been coming in the last 7 days. Well, yesterday, 8-5-1, a bit of a pullback. So we will see what happens to the over-unders. Again, this was very high. It was 58% yesterday, 56.4. I still expect a bit of a pullback. And yesterday, 8-5-1 to the under, 9-5 to the over. Bit of a zigzag theory here going on with the favorites. One day it's the favorites, next day it's the underdogs, 8-6, 10-5, 8-7, 9-5. So big day for the favorites yesterday, hitting 64%, 60.3 in the 7-day average, and we'll see if that continues for the over-under. Really curious to see if the unders start pulling back here, or coming back, and the overs pulling back, right? All right, let's get to the Raymond Report. So each and every day you can get the Raymond Report. You go to stats, go to MLB, and you're wondering what exactly is the Raymond Report? Well, it's my lifetime work all in one page right here. And if you scroll all the way through, it gives you a lot of great information on today's game with the Yankees in Cleveland, or any game that you want to see. Last 10, they give you the scoring averages, the head-to-head history between the two teams. And if you scroll down to the bottom, this is the part I like. Anytime you get a road team this year in Major League Baseball, it's coming off a one-run loss like the Yankees did yesterday. They're 12-5 in the bounce-back game and 11-3-3 to the over. So again, remember, this team is the team column. This one's the league column. So that's when any Major League Baseball team's on the road this year, and it gives you the situation. You can check it out each and every day right here at atsstats.com. All right, let's kick it off at Progressive Field, where the Guardians didn't beat them up, but they beat them yesterday. The Yankees, 3-2 was the final. Today, Hunter Gaddis going up against Garrett Cole of the New York Yankees. Cole with a 0.73 ERA, 2-0 to start the year, having a really good start. Yankees 6-4 in the season. Guardians, though, 7-4 to start the campaign. They're on a 2-game win streak, and we're going to lean with the Yankees, though. We're going to go Garrett Cole over Hunter Gaddis. 4.8 to 3.3, the over-under at 8.21. The chance of winning, 59.3%. Very low, though, for the Guardians, 35.2. And first pitch tonight at Progressive Field, 6:10 Eastern. And let me see here. What's the Kogo? Kogo's at 58%. And the line value, I had the Yankees at -133. You can see they're overvalued at 170. Baltimore Orioles taking on the Oakland Athletics. A 5-1 win yesterday for the O's. -185 is the price tag. 8.5 is the total. And we're going to lean with Baltimore in this one. 4.8 to 3.8. The over-under at 8.6. And we do like this one to go over the total. Looking at Baltimore in the strength of schedule. 44.9% the last 7 games compared to 75.5 for Oakland. So Oakland playing all the tough teams right out of the gate. And looking at the, let me see here, last 5 games on a 5-game lose streak. It's going to be tough here for the Athletics. Could be a long season, to be honest. Houston taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, the Stros winning last night. 8-2 was the final. Christian Javier going up against Mitch Keller today of the Bucks. And you know what? Pittsburgh, off to a really good start. A little bit of a setback yesterday, 8-2 loss. But we'll see what happens tonight against Houston in game number 2. 6-4 though, still 6-4. Believe it or not, they got a better record than Houston, who's 5-6. A win tonight gets them back to 500, and the over 8-3-0 for the Astros. 175 is the line, 8 is the total. We're going to lean with Houston here. 4.6 to 3.5, the over-under at 8.12. The gift that just keeps on giving, right? The Tampa Bay Rays, yeah. Strength of schedule, though, 30.6. Hey, just got to put that in there. Hey, yeah, 10-0, but a strength of schedule and up against a team that's 500 right now in Boston, 5-5 on the year. They're going to send Garrett Whitlock to the hill against the old lefty, Shane McClanahan of the Tampa Bay Rays. McClanahan, 1.50 ERA on the season. The Boston Red Sox, looking at their season, 5-5, 6-4 to the over. Strength of schedule, not bad, 57.1. And we're going to go with Tampa on this one. 4.5 to 3.4, the over-under at 8.02, and a 63.5% chance of winning. But you know what? When you're riding those 10-game lose streak, eventually what goes up must come down, right? So be careful. Better beware. Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Minus 155 is the price. 8 is the total. And man, did their ace ever get rocked yesterday? Sandy Alcantara, yeah, he didn't have it yesterday. In fact, the Phillies pounded them. 15-3 was the final. 155 is the price tag today, up against Jesus Luzardo, who's having a pretty good start to the season. 1-0, well, yeah, 0.71 ERA, which is pretty good. Last two games for the Marlins have gone over the total, but we're going to lean with Philly in this one. 4.3 to 3.7, the over-under at 8.02. So we do like this one to go over the total, and we're going to give Philadelphia a 61.1% chance of winning. Home opener tonight in Toronto. The Blue Jays hosting the Detroit Tigers. Minus 280 is the price tag. 8.5 is the total. Alex Manoah going to toe the rubber here up against Matt Manning of the Tigers, and we're going to lean with Toronto on this one in their home opener. New renovations taking place in the outfield. Should be interesting to see. Can't wait to see that. New porch, and you can see right over the dugout, and we're going to lean with the Toronto Blue Jays. 5.2 to 3.7, the over-under at 8.97, and a 72.9% chance of winning. And keep in mind, Toronto had a day off yesterday. They had that big come-from-behind win. They were down 6-0 Sunday against the Halos. They won 12-11. So, yeah, Toronto looking pretty good right out of the gate, 6-4 straight up. And, so if you're wondering where the jacket is, I was wondering myself. Yeah, I heard on the broadcast, the jacket's been retired for the Blue Jays. So, no more jacket for the Blue Jays. Detroit coming in on a 4-game losing streak. New York Mets taking on the San Diego Padres. Now, the Padres, they had a really good series with the Atlanta Braves. I think they took 3 or 4, but that could have been a classic letdown spot yesterday. 5-0 against Mad Max and the Mets. Today, David Peterson going up against Ryan Weathers of the San Diego Padres. 2 lefties going at it here today, and you can see 145 is the line, 9 is the total. We're going to lean with the Metropolitans in this one tonight at Citi Field. First pitch, 7:10 Eastern. And 4.8 to 4.1, the over-under at 9.04. And we're going to give the Metropolitans a 59.9% chance of winning. Both these teams' strength of schedule pretty decent, 59.1. Let's be honest, these two teams are really good. They're the real deal, and should be a good entertainment tonight in New York. Cincinnati taking on the Atlanta Braves. The Braves, just glad San Diego's not in front of them anymore, because 5-4 victory over the Reds yesterday. Luis Cessa going up against Kyle Wright today of the Braves, and we're going to lean with the team that's a minus 255, so get that car payment ready, because you're going to have to lay $255 to win $100 if you like Atlanta against the Reds, and but we're going to lean with them, 5.5 to 3.4, the over-under at 9, so right there over the total of 8.5, and we're going to give Atlanta, just like Toronto, a huge chance of winning on the percentage play, 71.8%. Chicago White Sox winning yesterday afternoon. 4-3 was the final. They had a 4-1 lead. Dylan Cease did a very good job, 2-6. And you can see that's pretty tough on the White Sox bullpen the last couple of days. It was nice to see them come in and secure the win for Dylan Cease. Minus 150 is the line here. You got Pablo Lopez, former Marlin, going up against the former Ranger Lance Lynn. Hey, Lance Romance Lynn. He's going to get the starting assignment today for the White Sox. 4.2 to 3.7, the over-under at 7.97, and we're going to give Minnesota, who's on a 2-game losing streak, a 58.2% chance of winning. Seattle Mariners not off to the start they want, 4-7 to start the campaign, but Chicago Cubs, those sneaky Cubs, 5-4. Something about this team. There's something about this team. I'm not going to say they're going to go all the way, but who knows, right? I don't know. When you look at this team, you don't see the pedigree of a championship caliber type team, but all they do is win ball games, 5-4 in the season, and looking at the financials, the pick 'em price, even the bookmaker's not even sure about them, right? Pick 'em right here, 9.5 is the total, and we are going to lean with Seattle, 5 to 4.6, the over at 9.67, Should be a good game today. Chris Flexen going to flex his muscle tonight at Wrigley against Hayden Wisniewski. And looking at the both these pitchers going tonight at Wrigley Field, you can see that. Let me see here. Where's the? I'm losing them on my. Yeah, always one thing about Wrigley, you gotta check the weather, right? So yeah, I don't see this. I don't know. Has this game been postponed or so? Oh no, here it is. Chris Flexen 0-1, 3 ERA, and then Hayden Wisniewski 0-0, 5.79 ERA. Kansas City, and we like the Mariners 5 to 4.6. Kansas City taking on the Texas Rangers. The Rangers winning yesterday, 11-2 was the final. Yeah, Kansas City, we got an issue here. 3-8 on the season, 6-4 for the Rangers, and it only gets worse. It only gets worse when they're sending their ace, newly acquired ace, Jacob deGrom. But Jacob deGrom got a pretty high ERA of 5.59, not deGrom-like. And Jordan Lyles going for the Royals. But we're going to go Texas in this one. 4.4 to 3.4, the over-under at 7.87. And a 66% chance of winning for the Rangers compared to 40.6 for the Royals, who are now on a 2-game lose streak. Strength of schedule pretty tight here for both these teams. 55 and 53.06 for the Rangers. And the over-under, 3-7 to the under for the... 3-7 straight up in their last 10. 5-5 to the over-under. St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Colorado Rockies tonight at Coors Field. Look at that total, 12, eh? Sticks out like a sore thumb. Minus 164 is the line here on the Cards. They're going to send Miles Mikolas to the hill against Kyle Freeland, the lefty. And let me see here. Kyle Freeland on the season, 2-0, 0 ERA. Wow, really? No runs against in the last couple of starts. Let me see how many innings have he gone. Yeah, 6.2. Okay, watch out. Kyle Freeland in Cy Young mode right now. And minus 164 is the line. 5.9 to 5.6 favoring the Cardinals. Cardinals off to a rough start. 3-7 to start the campaign. Colorado, a win tonight gets them back to 500. They are 5-6. I did have both these teams in the pluses when it comes to the value index. So be careful. Bettors beware. Minus 164 is the line. 12 is the total. And we do like the line tonight. 5.9 to 5.6. The over-under 11.62. So we do like it to go under the total tonight at Coors Field. LA Angels riding a 2-game losing streak. Last 3 games I've gone over. Shohei Ohtani going to get the nod here tonight against Josiah Gray of the Washington Nationals. Nationals winning yesterday 6-4. Halos had that 12-11 marathon against the Blue Jays, and then yesterday losing 6-4. But look at the price tag, minus 310. I had it listed at minus 155. That's the Ohtani factor, right? Shohei Ohtani. That's the you get the. That's the public perception. Bring it up, and he's a great player. Let's be honest. But is he, 310 great? That's the question. 8 is the total. We're gonna lean with the Angels in this one. 4.3 to 4.11. The over/under at 8.45. Looking at the Halos' strength of schedule, 55.1. Yeah, pretty good. Minus 155, 211. Kogo. Wow, look at the Kogo. 16%. So that means Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. So if this is at 16, that means an 84% chance of going under tonight. And we're expecting a pullback in the total on the macro environment of Major League Baseball totals, right? Milwaukee Brewers taking on those Arizona Diamondbacks. I keep saying it all the time. I know, between Pittsburgh and Arizona, those are 2 teams I'm really flying under the radar. That Arizona Diamond pitching staff. When you look at this pitching staff, and we said this on our preview show at the beginning of the year, they can send out some pretty good pitchers right off the out of the gate. Let me see their starting 5. Let's take a look at their starting 5. When you look at Arizona's starting 5 pitchers, you got Zach 10-gallon hat, Merrill Kelly. Hey, there has to be a mortgage or a stockbroker to joke in there somewhere. Madison Bumgarner, Zach Davies on the 15-day DL, Ryan Nelson, and Drew Jameson. Get Davies back. 4 to 5 is a pretty good rotation right there. But I'll have to work on my Merrill Kelly nickname right here. Hey, maybe you guys can come up with one. Put it in the comment section. But we're going to go with the Corbin Burns tonight against the Merrill. But again, be careful. Again, when I do these shows and these are the analytics and I talked about the indicators, sometimes I go against the computer pick, and it's just this is one of these games. But you know what? Arizona running on a 4-game winning streak right now. Strength of schedule for Milwaukee, 34.7, 59.1. And that's why I think they're the real deal, because of the strength of schedule. They're 7-4 against team with a 59 win percentage. So, I'm spending a lot of time here in Arizona. I don't know why, but hey, maybe it's because there's value in the D-backs. 4.5 to 3.9, the over-under, 8.51. Looking at the value index, minus 169. You're getting a little bit of a discount with Corbin Burns tonight at Chase Field. And your final game of the evening. Let's see if the Dodgers left any runs for today. 9-1 was the final, and wow, what was it? Jacob Webb, Logan Webb, he got rocked yesterday. 155 is the line here tonight. 8 is the total. We're going to lean with the Dodger Blue, 4.2 to 3.7. The over/under listed at 8.05. A 51.5% chance of winning here for the Dodgers, compared to 47.4 for the Giants. And we're going to see a pretty good game here tonight. We'll see if we get a bounce back game, but we do like LA to win. Dustin May, let me see, Dustin May on the season so far. Let's go to his numbers. 1.0, 0.69 ERA. Alex Wood, 0.030 ERA. All right, let's go to your stats and trends. And again, stats and trends are your friends. They don't pay the rent. And if you're wondering how do you get these, go to your dashboard. Today I'm going to go through some teams trends. Go to ATS trends right here. Go to MLB. And we got trends on every team. So let's say if I go to the Yankee game right here and against the Guardians, the under 25-1 for the Yankees is an away team coming off a game where they allowed 3 runs against the last 2 years. That's an under trend. And if you scroll right down there, the Guardians, 30-12 is a home team coming off a game where they allowed 2 runs against the last 4 years. And that's 35-15 the last 5 years. So pretty good trends right there. Let's take another look at, let's go to Baltimore and see if there's any good Oakland Athletic trends here. Nothing really to write home about. The under right there. And and here's the thing, right? You're going to get these trends. They might not be like earth-shattering, but they are still worth a look. Yeah, the under 13-5-1 for the Orioles, coming off a game where they allowed 1 run against the last 3 years. And let's go to the 80% club. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the old 80% club. These are really good. I got 2 types of trends. If you go to the old 80% club trends, these are my old school favorite ones. I like these ones. When Texas home team against Kansas City last 20, 16-4 straight up. Kyle Freeland is a home team in the month of April, 1-10 to the under. That's pretty good to know. And the Boston Red Sox, let me see. No, New York Mets as a 140-160 home favorite versus lefties, 12-2 straight up. So keep an eye on that today against San Diego. That's pretty good. When the Mets are a 140-160 home favorite versus a left-handed pitcher. I don't know. Are they facing a lefty though today? Let me see here. The New York. Having trouble with some of my feeds here today, so some of these trends might be a little bit off. No, yeah, Ryan Weathers is a lefty, so that's a good trend. All right, New York Mets, a 140-160 home favorite versus the lefty, 12-2 to straight up and 10-4 to the under, and those are your 80% club trends, courtesy of the Raymond Report. All right, don't forget, folks, bullpenpicks.com. Go make your picks. It's free to play now. All you got to do is sign up, and once you sign up, you can follow other great pickers at bullpenpicks.com. This was the Raymond Report. This is the baseball podcast show right here on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed today's show, please hit that like button, and we'll catch you back here on a Hump Day Wednesday with another edition of the Raymond Report. Cheers.